Hey guys, it's Daniel. I'm going to be reviewing just a classic WWF, an iconic pay per view, and that is King of the Ring 1996. Just such an iconic pay per view, man. I just finished watching it. 29 years ago today, the show took place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and just a lot of good stuff. I'm going to just get into the pay per view now. You got the first match, Stone Cold and Wildman Mark Mill. Just a great match. Stone Cold's first match before he takes on Jake the Snake Roberts later on in the night. Stone Cold Steve Austin was you could just see it. He was trying to become an icon in the wrestling game, and this was the event and everything that changed everything for Stone Cold in terms of his character and you know cutting that iconic speech. So it's a good match between him and Mark Merrill. You got Vader versus Jake the Snake, which is a pretty decent match, pretty short, but it ended in DQ. Jake the Snake won. You got the Smoking Guns and the Godwins, decent match. I mean, nothing really special. And then you got Undertaker versus Mankind, which is a really good match, physical match. I loved this early version of Mick Foley, Mankind, the deranged one. Undertaker, I mean, what can you say about Undertaker? He was in his prime here. He was in the black and purple. Great physical match. Psychology, great match. I mean, you got Ultimate Warrior versus the King, which is a funny match. I mean, before the match, King was just cussing out the fans and cussing out the Milwaukee um, arena, talking about their baseball team sucked, and King was just wild, man. He was just wild, man. And this match with him and Warrior, it was short, but it was fun. And Warrior, came back. The crowd loved Warrior. I mean, the crowd was really into Warrior. I mean, this was Warrior's last run as a wrestler in WWF. So great match between the two. You got um you got Goldust versus Ahmed Johnson, which is a really fun match. Ahmed Johnson won the Intercontinental title, which was pretty cool. First black wrestler to win a singles title, if nobody knew that. And Goldust was just at his best here. Goldust was a weird character, but a fun character, a fun character. You know, and then you got you got Shawn Michaels versus the British Bulldog, which was a really good match. Pretty slow, but you know, a very good match, very competitive match. I just wish that maybe Bulldog could have won here because I know Shawn Michaels was at his prime here, and Shawn Michaels was at his douchiest here. He was a douche, and people didn't even like him at this time, but he was the top guy in the company. And at this time, Brett was not there. He took some time off before he would come back and feud with Stone Cold later on in the year at Survivor Series, and they would have a great match there. But I think Bulldog should have won this match. I think Bulldog was in his prime. I mean, he was a good wrestler, strong guy. Just a beast, just a great wrestler. I think he should have won, but Shawn Michaels won, and you know it was a great match. And I wanted to talk about Owen Hart. Owen Hart on commentary was just iconic. I mean, you got him, Vince McMahon, Jr. on the commentary, but Owen Hart stole the show, man. Owen Hart was just funny with his punchlines. He was insulting Sable and you know calling Jake the Snake, saying he was 51 or 61. Jim Ross said, no, Owen, he's 41. He kept saying, no, he's 51 or 61. He's an old guy. Owen Hart was just legendary. Owen Hart was the best thing of this show. I mean, his commentary on this event is just iconic and legendary, man. I miss the guy, man. I really miss the guy, man. I mean, his commentary was just gold on this event. Everything he said, I was laughing. Every punchline was funny. I mean, it was just besides what I'm going to talk about now, he really stole the show. Just Owen Hart's commentary on this King of the Ring 1996 event was iconic, and it stole the show because he was just so fucking funny, man. He was so damn funny. And R.I.P. to Owen, man. I miss you, man. I really miss you. But let's talk about what this event was really about, and that's Stone Cold Steve Austin, beating Jake the Snake Roberts in kind of a short match. He just beats him up and cuts his legendary, iconic promo that really, really cemented Stone Cold Steve Austin as the guy that was gonna take WWE up to that next level. Because I don't know if you guys know this, you probably know this. Triple H was supposed to win this event, but Triple H got in trouble. Him, Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, and Scott Hall, they broke character at this event, Madison Square Garden, where they were hugging after they fought, which they should, at that time in the 90s, that was a no-no, breaking character. So they all broke character. Triple H was supposed to win this event. He was supposed to win this event, and he was supposed to win the King of the Ring, and he was supposed to win this event. But, you know, I think it was a blessing in disguise. Thankfully, he got punished, because if he didn't get punished, Stone Cold wouldn't have won this event and wouldn't have been in this event. So, yeah, Stone Cold took his spot, and, he beat Jake the Snake Roberts, cut his iconic promo. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says, I just whooped your ass. Just iconic. Just iconic, an iconic speech. And then he threw in and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. He hit 2 home runs. He came up with the Austin 3:16 speech, and that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. And that was a line that he would use every time he would close a promo. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. So he hit 2 home runs and came up with that speech. That speech was not, and all you guys would know, that speech was not scripted. He came up with that speech on the spot. As soon as he walked up and talked to Doc Hendricks, Michael Hayes, he came up with that speech right on the spot. I mean, that in itself is epic. To come up with a speech like that, just off the top of the head. So yeah, I think the 2 best things of this show was actually, honestly, just seeing all the legends like Warrior, and I mean, you got Bulldog, you got Mr. Perfect, you got all these legends. But Owen Hart on commentary was just funny. I mean, Owen Hart on commentary was just legendary. He literally stole the show with just his. I mean, he didn't wrestle until the end of the Bulldog and Shawn Michaels match, where he gotten there and wrestled and fought. But Owen Hart on commentary was just legendary, and Stone Cold stole the show with just that iconic speech, because it changed the whole landscape of the WWF. He started feuding with Bret Hart, and then of course we got WrestleMania 13, which is in itself one of the greatest matches of all time. That turned Stone Cold face. That match turned Bret Hart into heel, and we were off to the races. And Stone Cold became one of the biggest and most iconic wrestlers of all time. And he is top 5 for me, my all-time favorite wrestler. So I love this event. It's been 29 years. So next year will mark actually 30 years. So 29 years ago today, since Stone Cold Steve Austin cut his iconic speech, and we got Austin 3:16, and a star was born, man. A star was born, and the rest was history after he feuded with Bret Hart, and he became one of the most iconic figures, not just in WWF, but in pro wrestling, period. So I highly suggest you guys go check out this event. Check it out, get it on VHS, whatever. This is my review of King of the Ring 1996. Like and comment. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.